Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, 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 Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, the elders, and the brothers, the soldiers of Great Millstone, pushing the truth worldwide to seal up the elect of Israel from the four corners of the earth. The 144,000 men that are going to rule with our Lord Yahweh Shai when he returns, and the men, women, and children that believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and believe in Yahweh Shai that are going to be saved when destruction comes to this earth. Destruction is coming to this earth because the kingdom of heaven is coming in, bro, with a bang. And only the elect are going to be saved. All you two-third jakes, including all the ones that worship a God that doesn't exist, are going to die. See? I came here, this is going to be a quick one, man. I'm just here to bat up the fake religion of Islam. All you Muslims from the other nations are going into slavery. And all you jakes that worship the God of Islam are going to fucking die. Ishmael, which is the real biblical name for you Arabs, thinks he's righteous and thinks he's, the only thing that's right, so-called righteous about him is fake. They bow down to this God named Allah or whatever, and they think, oh, following, the fucking Quran, which is toilet paper, is, and anyone who doesn't follow it, is an infidel or whatever the fuck. Bro, read the book from Babylon to Timbuktu. It'll give you the history and the rundown of how Islam started. Muhammad was a fucking swag jacker. He seen how Jake was moving and wanted that for his people. All the Arabs were friggin' idol worshippers, and they worshiped the moon, and they had a whole bunch of gods. And when they seen how Jake was moving and how we had one power, he basically made up his religion with help from the friggin' Catholic Church and whoever else, his bitch or whatever, and they made up Islam and got a bunch of people to follow him. And then they conquest and friggin' took over ends on the earth and made man's convert or whatever. And now 2025, there's 2 billion people who worship a fake God that doesn't friggin' exist. And he even has Jake doing it, following him, which is okay because you're all going to slavery, and Jake, you're gonna die, man. And in the kingdom of heaven, bro, I want to see who Muhammad is, bro, because he's going to be there, and we're gonna show you niggas this is your fucking prophet, bro. You should just read the atrocities that he did to Jake and how he was moving in that book. I need to reread some of that book, yo. I have it somewhere. It's in my house. I need to find it. I could probably pull some more lessons out of that. I did a couple lessons out of that book a long time ago. But yeah. I have 2 clips to show you, and then I'm going to close it up and read 2 scriptures and just show you that, your religion's fake. I hate Ishmael, bro. Like, so a whole bunch of them are here in Canada, and they're just fucking moving. Like, I just hate the way they move, bro. None of them could drive either. They all suck at driving. They're all reckless, just like Elam. They're here driving, and they're stupid. Like, they're not smart people either, man. And You know, they believe they're so righteous. They all go to their stupid fucking mosques and shit. And as soon as they fucking leave, they're back out being thieves. All the women, the majority of the women who wear those stupid things on their heads, they're all fucking thieves, bro. I see it all the time. They know what they're doing. I don't know if it's if it's okay for them to steal in the Quran or whatever, because I don't know what the Quran says. I would never even touch that book. It's a piece of shit. Fucking toilet paper book, bro. But I'm telling you, especially the older ones, Arab women are fucking thieves, and so are their men. And the way they go on, their children grow up to be the same fucking way, man. All your gold, most of your elites are probably Edomites, anyways. All the gold that you guys have comes from Africa. You're all thieves. You're going to be at the bottom. You're not going to be at the total bottom, but bro, you're going to be slaves. And I'm going to kick your fucking ass. I don't like any of you, man. The only thing good about Ishmael is some of their women are sexy. Not all of them, some of them. Just like all nations, whatever. But you know who has you beat? Elam. Indian bitches are sexier than Arab bitches, and Sri Lankan bitches are way sexier than all of you. like I'll have a 1-2, you know what I mean? But bro, there's nothing special about you people at all, dog. So I can't wait. Anyways, let's take in this video, these 2 videos, and how you guys are moving. And I don't even know why. I don't know how. Well, I know Amalek's behind it, but like basically Ishmael's taking over the world. All the other races, like for example, let's say let's say Esau. Esau might have one child per household. These niggas is having like 10 children per household. So they outnumber Esau. And they're basically trying to change all these European and American and friggin' countries, including Canada, into their thing. And they think that Moab thinks he has next. Fucking Ishmael thinks he has next. None of you have next. You're all going into fucking captivity, man. So go ahead and make fucking 12 children. They're all slaves anyways. There's more slaves for us, bro. I hate you niggas. Your stupid fake religion and your stupid fake fucking prophet, man. We're gonna kick his ass in the kingdom of heaven, man. Muhammad, you're gonna get your ass kicked every day. Listen to this video.
What part of Prophet Muhammad wasn't attractive to you to become a Muslim?
Hold up.
I don't know, marrying a little girl. Kind of at the top of the list for me, you know? But it has to be at least 9 years old, though.
Yes.
Did you see that clip on the Daily Mail story?
I know.
I saw you reacted to it.
Yeah.
Can you pull up that story?
Marry at 6, but you can't consummate till she's 9 because Muhammad. This is not a real religion. I mean, if I told you, hey, I got this religion and you just get to have sex with virgins for eternity, you want to sign up? I'd be like, I don't know if this is a real religion, you know?
How did it get so big, though? How did it get so big?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mystery.
2 billion people.
Huge.
How did it get so big when they say, this is the story we're referencing, you brought up. Afghan man, 45 years old, marries girl, age 6, before Taliban intervene and say he must wait until she's 9. Go a little bit lower, Rob. The haunting photo of an older man and a little girl standing horrified next to the temple. The youngster had allegedly been exchanged by her father for money for a man who already has 2 wives. It was reported by AMU.TV. Go a little bit lower, Rob. And the marriage was allegedly set up to take place on Friday in Helmut province, but the Taliban stepped in to arrest both men involved. No charges were brought against them, but they were forced the creep to wait until the girl is 9 years old for him to take her home. UN Women reported last year that there's been 25% rise in child marriages in Afghanistan after the Taliban banned girls' education in 2021. They also said that there's been a 45% increase in childbearing across the country in the same year as the Taliban came to power after the U.S. heavily exited the night. Watch, go a little bit lower. This is the picture, Rob. That's the 6-year-old kid?
Disgusting.
I mean,
When they say Muhammad, when he had, I think her name was Aisha, She still had her dolls with her when he married her. How is this a real religion? You know, it's just, we just talked about all these beautiful things about Christ and him coming and suffering and his humility and his passion, all these things. It's a beautiful story. It's very compelling. And then you see Muhammad as a warrior, and then he's, you know, there's even the story if he once tried to commit suicide and he marries this, you know, he's a polygamist and yet marries this girl. And I'm just thinking, how, I don't understand how you would think that this is the true religion, but that's where I'm at. I don't understand why people, and Muslims come after me all the time online because I talk about Islam. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. And I just come back to, well, let's look at the founder of your religion. He's either really a prophet or he's not a prophet. He didn't do any miracles. He just seemed to live a bad life. I'm saying not a prophet.
What part of Prophet Muhammad wasn't
not a prophet? I think he was like a caravan driver and he used to drive around Jake, you know, on those ends or whatever. And he just used to take in how Jake was moving, bro, and just started his own movement. He's not a prophet. There's no prophetic. All their prophets, or I don't know, I've never read the Quran, but I'm imagining or guessing all the prophets in their book are our prophets, and they try to think. I guess they're trying to paint them as Arabs, but they're really Jakes. They're so-called black men. Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man, bro, from the tribe of Judah. I don't know who they think what they think he looks like. And their book even says that the Israelites are the chosen people and to follow them. Israelites, our customs, when women grew up, when young girls grew up, they weren't women until they reached the age of their flower. Yes, we used to have women younger than 18, so-called, because 18 is the late age right now, like, you know what I mean? And even if you were betrothed to a man, mans aren't touching you until you're able to fucking, you know? This guy's running around with a 6-year-old. Who does that, yo? And that's okay on those ends. And another thing I brought up the other day, I think it's Pakistan. Pakistani men or whatever are out here marrying their first cousins, and like a lot of mental retardation thing is going on with their youths. And like, I can't remember the percentage of Pakistani men in the UK, but their youth are retarded, and it's like a big percentage in the UK that these kids are coming out, like, you know, like with problems and shit. And it's because they're marrying their first cousins and stuff. So not only are they stupid, they're freaking perverts too, because why would a grown man, what the fuck was a grown man want with a 6-year-old, bro? So and how come everyone's quiet on that? How come like Muslims around the world aren't, you know, in outrage? Or if they aren't in outrage, so that means you're okay with running with a 6-year-old and waiting until she's 9? Who the fuck wants a 9-year-old? Yo, you guys are fucked, yo. Anyways, next video, and then we're gonna run up some scriptures. Yo, take it.
living with Sikhs? Problem. Muslims living with Hindus? Problem. Muslims living with Baha'is? Problem. Muslims living with Shintos? Problem. Muslims living with Buddhists? Problem. Muslims living with Christians? Problem. Muslims living with Muslims? Very big problem. So this led to, they're not happy in Gaza. They're not happy in Egypt. They're not happy in Libya. They're not happy in Iran. They're not happy in Iraq. They're not happy in Yemen. They're not happy in Pakistan. They're not happy in Syria. They're not happy in Lebanon. They're not happy in Nigeria. They're not happy in Kenya. They're not happy in Sudan. They're not happy in Morocco. And they're not happy in Afghanistan. So where are they happy? They're happy in Australia. They're happy in Belgium. They're happy in France. They're happy in Holland. They're happy in Italy. They're happy in Germany. They're happy in Spain. They're happy in Sweden. They're happy in Denmark. They're happy in the USA and Canada. They're happy in Norway and India. They're very happy in England. Loads of welfare benefits. They're happy in almost every country that is not Islamic. And who do they blame? Not Islam. Not their leadership. Not themselves. They blame the countries they are happy in. And they want to change the countries they're happy in to be like the countries they came from where they were unhappy.
So, yo, they're leaving their piece of shit countries to come to other countries to turn those countries into their piece of shit countries, bro. And when I say piece of shit, okay, I'm not saying, for example, let's take Iran. I heard Iran is beautiful, like a nice place, like scenic and shit. And the way the West paints Iran is not the way it really wants. I could believe that. My dentist, the girl who cleans my teeth, she's Armenian by ethnicity, but she was born in Iran. So I said, how the fuck are you Iranian? Armenian, but born in Iran. And she goes, her parents fled persecution or whatever, and they ended up in Iran. Cool. So she grew up in Iran. And she was telling me about how nice it is and shit. And lately I've been hearing how nice it is and stuff. Okay, cool. But not all of it's like, so Iran has like a population of 90 million, I think, some shit like that. I can't remember. But Afghanistan and all them other places, bro, not all of them are beautiful. Some of them are really, really, well, compared to, I'll call them a piece of shit country because it's full of piece of shit people. Ishmaelites are pieces of shit. And they're all finessers. Didn't you hear, in England, they're all here too, getting benefits and welfare and shit. When you see people begging on the street, bro, you'll see one of them, like a woman, one got caught. She was out begging for money or whatever, and a man followed her. And after she left begging for money, she got in the biggest SUV ever and changed her clothes and went about her regular life. And then, so during the day, they're already getting benefits. Free money out of my pocket, bro, because I'm paying for it. To fucking go and beg on the street, going like they're broke and shit. And then go back in their car and go back to their house where none of them work. Why would you work if my government's giving you beer money? Why are you here? No idea. But guess what? Esau is, bro, Yahushua is going to fix everything. See? So live it up, bro. Take all the benefits you want, because for 1,000 fucking years, you're going to be turning big rocks into little rocks. You're going to be digging holes, and you're going to be friggin' vineyard man's, dog. See all the jobs, bro, I was thinking about it, see how America are running, the Northern Kingdom off, and no one's picking the fruits and shit like that. Nigga, that's all you're going to be doing soon, dog. So all those jobs you don't want, you're going to be doing those jobs for free. For Issachar. Issachar's going to have you niggas in the fucking fields. Islam is a fake, stupid religion. I swear I should name the fucking lesson that, because it is. Isaiah 44:6. Thus saith Yahweh, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last, and beside me there is no God. I don't know who. Allah is a Hebrew word, right? That means power. Yashar Allah. Yashar Allah means he, Shar, Prince, Allah, power. He, Prince, power. He is the Prince of the power, the Most High. We're the sons of the living God. Who is this Allah character, fam, that everyone, Allah, or whatever? I hate your language, too. It's all from Hebrew anyways. Your whole shit is just a swag jack, man. Ishmael's not a guy. Ishmael was never a guy. He got banished with his mother, bro. He was never a guy. And neither of his freaking descendants, man. You guys are going to get it. There's no other God beside the Most High Power. There's Yahushai. And then there's the holy angels, man. And then there's the sons. Us. Deuteronomy 4:28. And there ye shall serve gods. This is a curse. All you jakes who follow Islam and Christianity. See? Deuteronomy 4:28. And there ye shall serve gods that work of men's hands. No, let's start all over. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands. Because you built those and made them. You imagined them in your imagination. Some asshole imagined all these other gods in their fucking heads and made freaking idols. Wood and stone, which neither see nor hear nor eat nor smell. The Muslim God Allah, it doesn't see anything because he doesn't exist. And you pray to him and he doesn't hear anything because he doesn't fucking exist, man. You guys go to that stupid, where's the cobblestone? I don't know. In Mecca. Where's Mecca? Saudi Arabia? I don't know. You guys walk around that shit and bow to it for no fucking reason. And you guys are out here freaking, what's he called? Freaking enforcing a law that some asshole made up. Yahweh Bashem Yahshai didn't give you those laws. He gave the only laws that were ever given to people to live by are the Israelites. You guys are lawless people. You guys are phony people. Burn your Quran, burn your freaking mosques. Now what I remember, bro, when I was in high school, for some reason, early high school, like this is like grade 9, grade 10. For some reason, there was a Muslim wave, and everyone and all these black people who weren't Muslims became Muslims. Cause I remember, there was a lot of Somali people like coming to Canada and shit, and like, they're Muslims, and they would click up in certain areas in my city. There was a lot of Somalis, so like the Muslim like wave was around, and all these jakes started converting to Islam. It's like, bro. Yo, you deaf on. Even I knew back then, bro. I had a friend. He's from Guyana. He's a coolie from Guyana, and his family was Muslim, and he'd always tell me about Islam and this and that, and he'd say, "Oh yeah, Islam's the true religion." Before then, I was a Christian, so I'd be like, "No, I'm a Christian. I believe in whatever," and we would have debates and shit. It's like, I don't even want to tell you what happened to that nigga. That guy went mod and tried to, like, I think he freaking attacked his family. Like, he had a wife and children, and like he stabbed one of them, and then the police showed up, and then he like had a knife in his hand, and the police told him to put down the knife, and he didn't, and the police shot him dead. We'll see you in the kingdom, nigga. You asshole. I feel zero ways about it. I knew him since grade 7. And I heard that story. I was like, meh, who cares? I don't care. You know why I don't care? I'll tell you why. This is not the reason why, but I remember, so this guy had a little sister, okay? The same youth I'm talking about, this guy in his youth. He had a little sister. So when we were like in grade 11 or 12, she started high school. So she's in grade 9. Cute girl, okay? He didn't want any of the men to talk to his sister. He was very, very protective. That's understandable, see? Whatever. Like, he doesn't want the niggas on his sister because she was cute, And she had like, I don't even want to get into detail about this girl, but she was small, and she was brown and cute, and she had a nice body. Whatever. Don't talk to my sister, Don't bring talks to my sister, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, we niggas can't do it, but Tutu's, his little sister's parring with like, the little Indian youths or Sri Lankan youths, and Tutu's, she had a boyfriend. And she liked us, She liked niggas. She always used to come around us and smile up and hug us and all types, bro. But we respected her brother. We won't bring talks. We were just friendly with his sister. Just, But you could tell that, she was young and she liked niggas. So we couldn't have her, but Tutu's, she was with some Indian youth or whatever, and he was cool with that. So hold on. So they could have her, but we can't have her? Or like I can't have her, but this asshole can have her, because it's all a racist thing. So, bro, I'll be real with you. So, when we used to not bully each other, but used to tease each other, and I'd call him like, so coolie people, okay, coolie people, or whatever Dougla, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, from Guyana, they're not black, but they're like Indians or whatever. But they don't want to be labeled the same as Indians or whatever. But do you understand that that's who you are? Coolie people in like Trinidad and Guyana, were your descendants are Indians who left India and went to these places to work or whatever fucking reason. And then now they're, they came into the Caribbean, and now you're being raised as Caribbean people, but you're still motherfucking Elamites. You know what I mean? So shut up. you're an Elamite, same way, man. So whatever, man. Whatever. I'm not saying all of them are, but whatever. Point is, back to the religion, Islam. I can't wait till the world knows that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai reigns supreme, and that his people are the Israelites, and all your fake religions are fake, and now you have to fucking work for 1,000 years. The end. That's it. I just wanted to bad up the religion and bad up the people and let them know what the hell it is. So I hope this was edifying. I was just ranting in the spirit. Forgive me if it's, a little spicy or whatever. You already know what the deal is, bro. So with that, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory to you, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders, the 144,000. Yahushai, our Lord, obviously, who's coming to save us, man, and he's going to take over the world and fix everything. And the men, women, and children that believe in Yahushai, that are waiting for Yahushai to take over. Seen? To you, I say shalom, hold it down. I pray that you, make it through what's going on, and just hold on and keep your eyes open and keep watching and just keep praying and begging Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for mercy, because the elect are going to be saved. The end. Because it's written. Bun the Quran and bun Islam, bro. Shalom.